Hello, this is Barry Anderson from the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room. It is Monday, May the 18th. This is the address to get into our room, and you can log in with your Facebook or your Twitter account. Sorry about that, a little bit of an alert there. Now, EBIO. Actually, it was a fairly slow day for me today and not a lot of follow through. One huge miss, and I'll talk about, but let's take a look at EBIO first. EBIO was way up in the pre market, so we knew to start what I'm sorry, way down in the pre-market. This was one that had just collapsed. 11.89 it closed on Friday, and look where it got down to in the pre-market, down to 208, $2.08. So this was going to be a bounce potential, of course. And you see, unfortunately, it already had a lift from $2. This is about probably about 7 o'clock in the morning, and all the way up here, based here, a little bit of pullback, and here's the opening. Here's the opening volume bar right there, and looked at it. And this is not typical for me to take number one a stock or a trade this early, but as summer is going to start approaching, I'm just thinking that we're going to have to start taking some. I'm going to have to start being a little more aggressive and taking some earlier trades. And so when I looked at this one, I thought, okay, let's take it over $3. And so I took it at $3.12. And a little hard to see here, but exited in two phases at 346 and 337. So all this is within the first half hour. So, in essence, not a bad trade, and my day kind of could have been done by then because you just don't know what I don't know what I'm going to expect as the market starts to slow down. Though there were things, it's just that they just didn't have a lot of follow through. So the next one I took was ESRX. ESRX. This did not work. ESRX came from the Gap and Go. Gap and Go. Now, right down here at 86.98, the Gap and Go at 932. So we see another early one. Now, I didn't take it quite then. I took it at 87.19 right there. You see how it popped up to 87.37. Very whippy, very spready. And I ended up selling it for a loss at 87.13. It has come back. 87.40. Again, here's where I was in and out, and it steamrolled all the way back up. And I guess I could have probably taken it right here, but this was a very whippy one. Again, the bid ask was wide and just kind of difficult to take. And that's what I found for a lot of them, and especially unfortunately for this one, this was a beauty. Calm came in at right. Where is it now? I know it is, here it is on the 30-minute opening range break at 57.91. The volume wasn't too bad, 376,000 shares. So remember the number, 57.91. So 57.91 is just under here, just under that 58. So it's right under here. So there's where I got the alert. Notice how it pulled right back down. The spread was bad. Kind of watched it around here. And on the second time when it went through 58, obviously I would have really wished I'd taken it. But look what happened. It popped up and it popped back down. I mean, this is the 57.68, 58.24, pretty wide. But, eventually it did work, and boy, did it ever. I mean, even if you'd held on and sold some right here, if you could have got in just over 58, sold at around, down here at 58.65, wasn't a bad deal, but it just accelerated from there all the way up to what's the high? 60.61. So, I mean, this one did work. Would have been a struggle to get in. The spread wasn't good, but it certainly worked well off that 30-minute opening range break alert. MCD was the next one. Mickey D's. Now, McDonald's, where did that come from? That came from, this is part of the, you see right here, these are going to be part of the strategies that will be available in June. So sort of testing them right now. MCD, McDonald's 97.75 was the alert at around 10:13. So took the trade right here. 97.81. Really hoping that it would just explode through 98. It just didn't want to do it, and I got out of the trade. It's not well marked here. Actually, it should have been. It's at 97. 96, so just under. I just don't have the line. So 97.96, and the rest of it at 97.84. It did finally come back through, and there's about an hour left or 2 hours left in the market. My problem is I have to leave a little early, so I only have maybe another half an hour or so. So I'll have to look at this though, see if it can continue through 98 and hold. See 98.06. So I'll have to look at this. I'm going to be wrapping this video up fairly soon. So I may have a chance to take a quick trade in McDonald's still. The other one was PTCT. Actually, I have another two, but PTCT, a very difficult one. Again, this is on the, whoops, let's get back to here. This is on the 30-minute opening range break, and I know this one can be extremely hard to trade. So it was right here, 53.88. And let me just bring it up. Sorry about that, PTCT. And I ended up taking the trade right here at 53.99. Remember, the alert was right around here at 53.88. And I took the trade right here, and for a brief moment, it looked really good. It hit 54.24, and then it just started coming down. And I'm telling you, like the spread was really bad in this one. I think I've tried to trade this one before, and I know I just had to be very, very careful on it. And I ended up exiting at 53.74 for what is that, a 24-cent loss, 25-cent loss. So not very good, very whippy, and really hasn't done much since then. Now the last one I'm in, and probably soon to get out. Jeez, there's just been not a lot of good follow through. I probably should have just scalped it out of here at 74.21. I may be getting out of this. I'm in at 73.89, 81. This is from the 15-minute opening range break at 73.75. And so I took the trade right here at 73.81. Hopefully, okay, well now it's back over 74. I have to be a little more diligent on this. I was sort of doing the video at this point and I wasn't really paying attention to it. Not good. And but if it holds 74, then maybe it'll just start to inch up again. But certainly will not let it get down below 73.81. So sorry, a little bit rushed today. I do have to take off a little bit early, so I wanted to get the video done quickly. And McDonald's is 98. I don't know, 97, 99. It would really have to. I think it would have to, for me to get into this. It would probably have to get up to maybe up to 70, 78.15, up to that level. You see right here. There's the it's just before 10 o'clock, maybe about 9:45, up to that level, maybe with some volume. Now the volume has come in. You see how the volume bar, this is the volume bar down there, so it's definitely more volume that we've seen. This is the last volume bar that's about the same than we've seen in a while. So, but it's just not pushing it through. So, what is the SPY doing right now? Let's see what the SPY is doing. Yeah, see, it's not. It's coming down a little bit too. So the SPY is not helping that. It would not help that trade. So, excuse me. Anyway, 209. I have to get out of here by about 240. So, probably not going to take that trade. Anyway, that is it for today. Let's bring back the cover page. Here again is how to get into our room, logging in with your Facebook or your Twitter account, and I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow.